Chapter 1. First Meeting. First Spark. The conference room of Aurora Studios buzzed with low chatter, filled with writers, managers, makeup artists, and actors. Posters of the upcoming GL drama Starlit Promise lined the walls, two silhouettes reaching for each other under a moonlit sky. It was the biggest project of the year, and everyone felt the weight of it. But none more than Yoko Sato, who sat stiffly in her chair, anxiously tapping her script. She kept her breath steady, careful, controlled, forcing herself to maintain the calm, scentless demeanour of a beta actress. She had been doing this for years. She was good at it. Still, her heart thumped faster than usual. Z Reyes is going to be here. Even thinking the name made her spine straighten. Z was the industry's untouchable queen, an alpha actress with impossible beauty, a cold aura on screen, and a reputation for being flawlessly professional. Yoko had admired her since her trainee days, watching her dramas late at night, studying her every expression. Yoko never imagined she'd one day be cast as Z Reyes' co-lead. She lifted her script to hide her face, trying to look busy. The door opened. Conversation stopped. Z Reyes walked in. Tall, confident, effortlessly graceful, she carried a quiet power that seemed to pull attention toward her like gravity. Her dark hair was tied in a sleek ponytail, and she wore a simple white blouse tucked into tailored black pants. Minimal makeup, yet stunning. Her eyes swept the room once, sharp, assessing, before softening politely. "Good morning," Z said, bowing lightly. Everyone bowed back. Yoko forgot how to breathe. Z's gaze drifted across the table, then landed on her. Yoko jolted. Had she stared too long? Did she look weird? She quickly looked away, pretending to adjust her script, cheeks warming. But Z's eyes lingered for a moment before she took her seat beside her. The chair next to Yoko. Why this chair? There were many open seats, but Z calmly placed her script on the table and sat down. Close enough that Yoko could hear the faint rustle of her sleeves. "Hi," Z said gently. Yoko's heart jumped. "Hi, hello." Z smiled, small but genuine. "You must be Yoko Sato. I've heard good things about you." "Oh," Yoko blinked rapidly. "Really?" "Yes." Z didn't elaborate, but the way she said it, warm, assured, sent a strange flutter through Yoko's stomach. The director called everyone to order. The script reading began. Z read her lines with a cool, steady voice that slid into character effortlessly. Yoko had seen her act on screen, but hearing her live, just inches away, was something entirely different. Her voice carried a weight, a calm authority that made every line feel profound. Then it was Yoko's turn. She inhaled slowly. "You can do this. You've rehearsed this. Just be the beta they expect." But when she started reading, she felt Z turn slightly in her direction, listening, truly listening. Yoko tried to focus on the words, but her nerves tangled with something else, something warm brushing the edge of her senses. She dismissed it. She had taken her suppressant this morning. She was safe. Still, whenever Z reacted to her lines, small nods, soft smiles. Yoko's heartbeat stirred in ways she didn't understand. At one point, they had to read a scene together, a confrontation. Their characters stood inches apart, the air charged. Z delivered her line, voice low. "You don't have to pretend you're strong. Not with me." And for a split second, Yoko forgot this was acting. Something in Z's tone, soft, intimate, protective, sent a shiver down her spine. Yoko swallowed, struggling not to break character. Her voice wavered slightly as she replied, I'm not pretending. The room grew very quiet. Even the director looked impressed. Z's eyes stayed on her until the very last syllable faded. When the reading ended, everyone applauded. Compliments flew across the table. Some congratulated Yoko on her emotional performance. Others praised Z's commanding presence. Yoko nodded shyly, overwhelmed. As the meeting wrapped up, Yoko gathered her things ready to retreat before her nerves completely betrayed her. But Z stood up and stepped closer. "You were incredible today," she said softly. "Your delivery felt real." Yoko froze. Her throat tightened. Thank you. I was nervous." "I couldn't tell," Z replied, her eyes warm. Yoko swallowed. "I've admired your work for years. Acting with you, I thought I might embarrass myself." Z let out a soft, almost amused breath. "You didn't. Actually, I'm looking forward to our scenes together." Yoko's cheeks flushed. "Really?" Z nodded. "Really." For a moment they simply stared at each other. Something unspoken curling between them, subtle but unmistakable. Then someone called Z from across the room. "I'll see you tomorrow, Yoko." Z gave a small, gentle smile and walked away. Yoko pressed a hand to her chest. Her heart was beating far too fast. She chalked it up to nerves. She didn't know that somewhere deep inside her, beneath layers of suppressants and fear, her buried Omega instinct stirred for the first time in years, drawn by one person, Z Reyes.